All right, it's your boy JD No Chill right now. It's a No Chill session again. I got my new host, beautiful host from straight from H-Town.
Right
It's Chelsea Perry and this bad boy. And our talent today is Mr. Reo Wilson, the official Reo Wilson, straight out of Detroit.
Welcome,
you know what I'm
welcome.
saying? He gonna sing to you. He gonna hum to you.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Might take your girl by accident. You know what I'm saying? He
that.
like, ooh, yeah.
You look like you'll do it. Rio.
No.
Rio, you not fooling me with the
Y'all
baby
see, y'all
face and
see.
the white
No.
He ain't
smile.
putting it with the waves out here.
I'm engaged.
Like I said,
man.
wave
Okay.
check, wave
okay.
check.
Oh wait. Okay,
Nah,
so
I'm just playing.
I'm glad you.
My head fucked up right now. Well, I might
It
take
is.
one off at the
It is
end
fucked.
just to show
Y'all
y'all
don't
what's
want to
up.
see what's going on under
You don't wanna see
here.
what's
You
going
don't want to see it.
Show
So
me
wait,
this.
you already dropped the cat out the bag because I was lurking on Rio's Instagram page and I saw a beautiful young lady on your page. So you
Yeah.
are engaged.
I am.
Yeah, look
All
at that.
right.
Look how you look. You
How
know
do
that
you-
blushing. He like, yeah, you know.
That's happiness. See, this black man is happy. He done found him a queen.
I didn't.
Yes. I love it.
I am.
So wait now, you are an R&B singer, smooth sound,
Singing.
talented young man.
Ooh, yeah.
How do you juggle the
Oh,
ladies
Scoot the mic all in. You don't talk in the
and
sideways.
All right.
Turn it like
then
that.
being a singer and being
There
an
you go.
engaged man? Do you find that that's a struggle?
It's most definitely a struggle, depending on
Scoot the mic in a little more.
right here. It's cool.
You talking in the sideways.
Like this time.
Oh, like right here.
There you go.
All
Perfect.
right, cool. It's most definitely repeat your question one more time.
Do you find as an R&B singer, singing to the ladies, singing about love, they're throwing themselves at you, and you wanting to be a loyal black men don't cheat to your fiance? How
Right.
do you find that
Hands
balance?
right here. That's how they do it.
I hope that's not what they doing.
That's what
I mean, because of COVID, you haven't experienced that.
Not because of COVID.
But no, it is. I mean, depending on who you are,
Okay.
it depends on your mindset as a person. It can be very, a lot of temptation and very frustrating. I say frustrating because you like, dang, you see this over here and then you see something else and you like. So basically, the balance is, well, for me, my balance is God, my character.
Preach
There
on
you
You know what I
Preach
mean?
on them,
Just
man.
trying to make sure that, my girl crazy too, so,
Yes, love a crazy.
Yeah,
You love the crazy.
Again, none against his fiance, none his future wife, but
Yeah.
I believe she will. Yeah, I remember that girl who blew up that car in the. I believe the vibes that I get from her. Remember
You ain't
the
seen
girl
that?
who put the gasoline in the car and it blew up
And
in
then
her face?
the whole car blew up.
I
in
showed
her
you the
face.
video later.
Oh, you mean on
Yeah.
Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
No,
yes,
I do believe that,
Yeah.
yeah. Rio a little scared, yo.
I
Hey,
am.
can we get this man some help?
Hey, for real. Give me some help. But no, it is hard
That's what's
though.
up.
You just have to understand, like, what you have out
Yeah,
here.
there you
Because
go.
what it is, it's crazy. I mean, it takes time. I mean, it took a lot of growth though. It wasn't always this way.
True.
She'd tell you we had our ups, we had our
That's
downs.
what's up. That's what's
I
up.
mean, she caught me doing some things, advice, whatever. Well, she ain't really did that for real. But me, I put myself
We
out
don't
there.
be doing nothing.
I'm gonna protect her innocence. But none to that to the extent.
We ain't
But-
bashing. I got you.
Yeah, but other than that, it's like with me, there was things that I could have caused insecurities in certain areas.
sure.
Could have caused her to be more angry towards me in certain areas. So I just had to look at myself, and it's even more so every day I'm looking at myself like, what can I do better
Yeah.
to become better, or
That's real.
you know what I mean? So,
That's what's
but it
up.
is though. So that's why within my music.
Yeah, bring it back
That
to
boy
me
is
within
smooth.
my music.
Hey, he ain't even
Yeah.
sung nothing yet. Wait till
Hey,
I sing.
I like
And look, the ladies like, oh my gosh, you're
Man.
such a good guy.
Hey.
Light skin, look at
Nah,
his waist.
I'm cool.
I
I'm
can't.
cool. Hey, I'm a work in progress. You
We
know?
all are.
Yeah.
We all
I
are.
tell my shorty all the
Yeah.
time, like, yo, don't put me
No,
on
you
the
different.
pedestal.
You listen. This is seeds in here. He giving tidbits.
Yeah, I'm
You
trying.
not on the do-rag.
Oh.
You the dark skin acting up nigga.
Hey,
See, these niggas
the
are
dark skin acting up,
acting
nigga.
up nigga.
Hey, this
he the
nigga-
Tyler Perry dark skin nigga. That nigga. You the Shamar Moore. You come in, I treat you
Hey.
with love,
Hey.
girl. Yeah.
Second
Man.
That's
episode debut,
maturity.
roasted me. Let's
That,
go.
but you know, that's
But you
that's
not love you, JD.
I got you.
nah, most love.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's up?
It's
Good.
but other than that, I mean, yeah, I hope I answered your question.
You did. I was also one more thing while I was lurking. You got the opportunity to perform at Coachella. Tell us what
Oh,
that was
yeah.
like.
That was dope.
That was
That's
dope.
crazy though.
That was crazy. Shout out to Elizabeth Comba, man. I call her Lizzie.
Mm-hmm.
She's my sis, man. She got like mad love for me. She hit me up one day, was like, yo, I got an opportunity for you. So I'm like, what's up? I need a singer. You know you can blow, bro. I need you at this competition. I mean, not competition, at this show. And I'm like, cool.
She ain't tell you the show, though. I got you.
She ain't tell me nothing, right? I'm like, cool. Who am I singing for, or what's going on? Well, I want you to sing backup. All right. What we doing? Coachella. Oh.
Yeah.
Back up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back me up.
I said, all right, bet. I'll do that. Who's the artist? She said, Childish Gambino. I said, get out of here, bro. So she told me that, man. We got there. We was there for like 2 weeks. It was.
Did you stay at a hotel or a tent?
They put us in a hotel.
Oh, okay.
Right.
We was They paid for our food. They had us in the
hotel.
suite. We was in a big black bus. It was like so luxury, man. It was like lit. And the experience was crazy. I think being in that room showed me how much I really love music. Cause seeing the lights, the way he just snapped his finger and the band just on point, and the way he was just moving, and just seeing that, I got chills through my body. I was like, oh man, this is a crazy experience. Yeah. But being on that stage in front of 100,000 people.
I was gonna say, was that the most people you performed?
Yes, 100,000 for sure. That was the most, was probably like 5,000, but 100,000.
You almost shit on yourself.
I don't know. I couldn't even think.
It's surreal. It's
surreal.
euphoric. When
I
you're
blacked
doing
out.
what you love, I feel like it's a euphoric feeling.
That's better than sex. I ain't gonna lie. That's
Nah, for sure. That was a rush. Like, you can't even explain.
Like, oh shit, 100,000?
Man,
they screaming.
They screaming, and the energy though.
Yes.
Listen, it's a rush. Like, man, you walking down an aisle, right? And it's all these people just looking at you. And they staring at you. And you hear somebody say, is that Rio? I want to look down, but I'm like, I can't. So I'm focusing, start singing. And we singing, man, and you just feel the energy from the people. And it was just amazing. Then we leave, all people reaching their hands out for us. And it was just like, it was dope.
So, quick question there, man. So, as you performing again, you just starting up. Do you see how addicting that rush can be for some people who get in the game? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. I can see that. I mean, but again, it's about a person's character. You know what I mean?
I like how you
Broke
ground
it
it.
Yeah, because it's like, man, it's like you can go there and it's like you can either handle fame or it's gonna take over you. So
I feel like it magnifies who you truly are.
it does.
Yeah.
It
If
does.
you were struggling, I tell people this even with the military. People are like, oh, you joined the military and you're going to be this
Right.
person. No, if you were a crackhead before, you're going to
You
be a
gonna
crackhead
be-
then.
Right.
And if you were
Or
at
choose to
home-
grow. You know?
Yeah, or
Yeah,
choose to grow.
Because you can get away from crack.
Yeah. It's depending on you to keep standing
and
that addiction.
success is the same way.
Who?
Success.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. No, most definitely. I just feel like it's a business. It's a part of the job. It's like you gotta understand. It's an illusion. It's not even real.
Tell them
know?
again.
That's a word.
It's an illusion.
That's a
Oh,
word.
It's
So
not
these
even.
women that's throwing their panties, they don't really want you.
They want the
They want
sex.
the illusion.
They want the illusion.
They want to rock
Man,
the
y'all
Balenciagas.
better-
They want to ride in a G-Wagon.
Man, y'all better listen to Jaheim.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all better listen to Jaheim. Put that woman first, man. Because once them 24s gone, they gone.
Yeah, big
But
facts.
that's what it is, though. I feel like that's what they in love with, because you gotta understand, before you are who you are, you gotta. I do this a lot with myself. I kind of like make a list of who's been real, even now, before I get to the point to where I want to get to.
I feel that.
And-
I make that list too.
Yeah,
I've never made a list.
Nah.
you should make a list.
Because you want to.
I don't have that many people even around
That's
me,
perfect.
though.
That's even better.
But
That's even better.
Now, before you even finish, no, but like you want to make sure that the people who are around you, even when we talk, when I helped you with the editing thing, you want to make sure, because the blow up, you don't know when it's gonna happen. We don't know
No,
the
we
time
don't.
of day.
We
Just
don't.
like we don't know the
When
time
God
of
want
day.
to rain down, you don't know.
But
Yeah.
when
Blessings
that blow
on
up
you.
happen, you want to make sure
Yeah.
that the people who've been rocking with you is legit, because it's gonna be a whole lot of fakers who seem like they organic. Oh, I've been there from the jump. You like,
Right.
what you? And because it's so much.
I'm gonna remember.
It's so much, but you want to make
I'm
sure
gonna
if you
remember.
write the names down, like physically, you know what, blah blah blah. You know what, Karen, she wasn't racist to me, so you know what, we gonna go write it down. Kevin, he was solid too. He held it down. We gonna write them down. You want to make sure those people are solid. Look, your chest like I don't know about that.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's good. Keep that 5.
I've just got that 5.
Just keep that 5.
I mean, industry-wise, that's work. Like you said, that's
Yeah.
that's work. So I'm not expecting the same amount as you would maybe from another singer that you do something with versus my homegirl who's the nurse, who's already in her field and can come out to a show and support. You see what I'm saying? So, but I like that though.
Yeah,
I think that's dope.
It's very important. Yeah. Because I mean, think about it. All right, as of right now, I do have a lot of support. Right, people that do show a lot of love. I ain't gonna lie, but one thing my best friend, Cash Money always said was they only. I don't want to get his statement wrong or his quote wrong. He said they only love you as your. They only I can't even say it, I can't remember, but they only love you based on your biggest success. You know what I'm saying? But he said it differently. It was so dope that he said it. But it's more so like when you really make it, like as you stated, the love is different. It's an illusion. It's fake love. Yeah. But a lot of times, people that you might have known your whole life will start inboxing you. Your family, your cousins will say, "Hey, remember this?" And I'm like, "Nah, dog, I don't even remember. I don't remember what you talking about."
I think it'll be easy to say that now. But if I had a life, let's say I have tons of cousins that I'm not close with. And if I'm at that level, and they hit you, will I really be like, nah, I ain't got it?
Yeah,
will you really?
You won't know until you in that.
You won't know.
But you can.
But I won't let nobody use
Rio planning for it already. He looking like Detroit. He said he's Detroit. Hey, them niggas are users out there.
You already ready, Rio?
I'm ready. I'm ready for it because people already know how.
I like niggas got you already hitting you up now.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I was gonna say like
for sure.
Because the shit Rio put out, I noticed is it's quality product.
I appreciate it.
So it already puts you in a different bracket when you put out quality shit versus like shit shot from an Android phone. Not throwing any shade. Yeah, everybody here got iPhones.
She said, "Be real, be real."
Like people notice that, and they just assume, "Oh, he got money," because quality assumes costs. You pay for it.
But they don't know the sacrifice stuff.
They don't understand the sacrifice.
They don't understand.
They don't understand, and that's why you need to make that list. Cause it's like, you don't understand the sacrifice. Like Ross said, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. You can't come out. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude.
Like, it's a lot of motherfuckers who got like an opinion about you and not even in the game. Ross Sauce that said, but it's like, nigga, you're not even in the game, so why are you even talking about it? Yeah. It's criticism that should be said. Like, man, you still working at McDonald's. You still working at Walmart.
Big facts.
But you got an opinion?
That's true.
Nigga, take your opinion and show
it. Hey, that's deep, though. A lot of people have an opinion on what you should do because they feel like if they was in that, but you're not.
At all.
I don't need your opinion. You know what I mean? I feel like if I would listen, but if I feel like you like sometimes in an opinion there's a little jealousy in that opinion.
True.
It's a little hate in there. It's a little envy. So you listen for that, and then you all right, homeboy, all right, for sure, appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Holler at you later. Sometimes I don't give people a time of day. They might contact me. I already read your character before you even hit me up, so I'm already like, all right. I'm very big on character.
Listen,
I'm very big on character, bro.
Rio, would you say energy too?
Oh, facts. That's
going
facts.
Off that. I feel like your energy introduces you before you say a word.
Listen,
I'm not doing
all right, listen, me and my best friend, like from my dude Cash Money to my friend Slate, from different people, we have this type of bond. You know what I mean? And like with Jizzle, a couple other my friends, we look at each other's character because it's important. You know what I mean? Once you slip up in a way, everybody like, oh, I made a mistake. Nah, nigga, that's you. And I'm looking for you to, be 100 with me. Because if I mess up, tell me if I can check myself. So I don't want nobody to sugarcoat nothing with me. I'd rather you be real with me, be straight with me. And a lot of people just can't do that. It's so funny, A female would just comment on your stuff like, I ain't know you was that tall. I'd be like, you just wanted to say something.
Yeah.
Like,
niggas is the same way.
Facts.
You gotta be at least 6'1".
But they always say we the thirstiest ones though. Like,
I believe thirst
across the board.
Women be thirsty.
Yeah.
That's how I look like, the thirst on both sides.
Both sides.
They been in the this much.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
We the whole nigga. I'm confused. What are we doing?
Tell them, please.
You know what? And this the thing too. Me and my folks are talking about. It's like, with men, a lot of times women say, why? Okay, y'all talk about the double just like when a woman come in your DM and she fired, right? 9 times out of 10, you kind of already struggling with yourself. Like, hey, should I say something? Should I comment back to that? And then it comes to a point of where it's like, man, like it do be hard, but sometimes you just gotta keep that value of yourself. So I don't think a lot of men value themselves.
I think that's what you said it. It's not so much that I don't want niggas to explore or have sex or have girls or whatever, but value yourself too. You know that this girl got a dude or this or that. You saying to yourself, I'm not even good enough for such and such. Even if she let you smash, that's it.
Yeah.
She's not posting you. She's not.
Hey, I'm about to keep it real. I'm being real. Like I can't. This is the thing we gotta understand as men, bro. Like just keeping it 100. Once you smack, right, it becomes a cycle you don't want to keep going through. Like it's always like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and hit it. Like you got a girl, right? You smacked her, right? You did something, and you like, all right, cool. What's the next step after you smack? I'm gonna ask you, what's the next step?
For me?
Just in general.
For me? Who else in here, nigga? Yes, it's the fellas. You, nigga.
What's the next step? Like, what always happen next after you smash a female?
We talking about when I was younger or now?
Younger. I'm gonna keep you safe.
There we go. How about my Rio? The nigga is.
Of course, go younger, bro.
Of course, I ain't doing nothing now with my girl. I love her. But I'm saying as in like a younger me versus older me. Younger me, I'll probably go to the next girl. Let's see, how many girls can I get in today?
Right. So you do that. Mm-hmm. So the next thing that would happen with her is that the emotions come in, right? Mm-hmm. And then once the emotions come in, you first like, but I told you in the beginning that I wasn't trying to do this and that. But she heard you. Mm-hmm. But now it's that
you hit it.
You already hit it. Yeah. That's the external and putting in and taking out.
With a jacket or no jacket, but make sure you got a jacket on at all times.
But I don't want to keep going through that cycle. Then she blowing your phone up. You going through this, you going through that.
They be blowing you up, Rio?
Nah, I don't know what you talking about.
No.
I don't know what you talking about. I don't know what you talking about.
Yeah, you blowing me up. You know what I'm saying? I done came over there and put you to sleep.
Man, put you to sleep. But that will happen. And I'm just like, you know it's about to happen next once you, especially, man, I have a problem with, like, in the past, I have a problem with treating a woman like she's my woman. That's one of my problems. Like a lot of my friends.
What do you mean? Like
treating them nice, like you're my woman, but you're not.
You treat everyone.
I will literally. It's like it's a thing I have that I started noticing things. Like my friends would call me a cop blocker back in the day when I was like 16, 17, because I would stimulate the woman's mind. Because the number one game is to be into what she to be. How can I say this? To be interested in what she's interested in.
Oh, my nigga was a player.
Bro,
this nigga been finessing the game for a minute. I didn't give a fuck. I was
but a lot of guys don't.
You got 40-year-old niggas who don't know this.
But listen, I mean, I'll ask her, where you want to be at in 5 years? Or what you want to do with this? What you want to do with that? And so she like, but I didn't know.
Yeah, because if you stimulate that part, that to me as a woman does say, you're looking at the future, and by I'm not default, I'm putting myself in that.
But by default, you put him in that box. Like, he can be potential versus he can just be a fuck.
Because the average nigga like yourself is not even asking that.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You asking for the Netflix pass.
Exactly.
He asking where I want to be in 5 years. You see the difference?
That's the Netflix pass code. But that's the thing. I'm not even.
But you just like the Netflix nigga.
Hey.
You just out here asking questions.
And that's the thing.
We can't win, ladies.
And then the thing.
We can't win.
But then I understood, like, but as time going on, as I'm doing that, I'm starting to see where they start to fall in love with. Yeah. It's the intellectual part of me. It's the me actually understanding.
Because most dudes ain't really coming at a woman on the intellectual. Or even asking.
And I'm not even pressing it on
that should have made you realize too how rare you were, though.
It does. And then I had to understand that it's also power.
Yeah.
And I can't use that.
You can't misuse it.
You know what I mean?
So you misuse your dick power.
It was a mind power.
Listen, if you can control her mind,
he get the mind, and then he reel him in.
The body will follow.
Let me tell y'all something. I must add a story. Tell this story.
Oh my goodness, this is hilarious. Go ahead.
Excuse me, sweetheart. This month for my fiance.
Hold on, time out. I gotta make sure this camera's still rolling.
Wait. Make sure we gonna get everything set up in the studio.
But listen, it was this chick. I'm not gonna name her name. I was
Hellas ago. It was hellas ago.
It was for sure. I was like 18.
Yeah, way.
Right.
About 30 years ago.
Let me tell you something. So, in the crib with this chick, right? She wanted to go to another level, right? Yeah. So I'm like, cool, let's go there. So, something was different than what she's used to. Something went down, and then she started to. She didn't want to move forward. Y'all know what I'm saying?
I get that.
Right?
I catch you.
Ad-lib.
And then I grabbed her and I just looked her in her eyes. I said, we don't have to keep going if you don't want to. We can start right now. She started crying.
That nigga got him.
And she said, keep going. But wait.
This one is a vulnerable moment.
A vulnerable moment. And at that moment, but see, the thing is this though, it wasn't game. It's who I am.
Yeah, that's just natural.
And that's what the problem is. So I had to separate myself from that. Like, damn. Like, I gotta chill.
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta.
Because it'll be something for you and nothing for them. I fall into it all the time.
You know what I'm saying?
When you have a bomb personality, it attracts people.
Man, and it's just what it is. And then I care on a different level. When we have conversations, we have deep conversations, and I'm able to go there and above, and they able to learn something from me. Yeah. So like,
and you know what I did notice, and that's the only thing that I think has made me like. Even though I am a dark-skinned nigga, I am a little ignorant, a little St. Louis ignorant. But I am very articulate. But the thing about it is when I start doing that, when I have those deep conversations, when we have those intellectual conversations, because you start to understand, like, oh shit, he's not just a regular nigga who's just talking about sports all day. You know what I'm saying? So it changes the dynamic already. It's already like, oh, he ain't talking about sports. Oh, this nigga could be more than just a fuck, because sometimes women look at a nigga like a fuck too.
Yeah.
Oh, it's more than he just a fuck.
What?
This girl gonna tell me.
What?
She was beautiful, and she boxed for like Mayweather or whatever, right? She gonna tell me. She said, "We can't be friends," right? I said, okay, but why? Why is that? She said, because you're a husband. You check off too many of my boxes.
And I hate that shit.
I can't even talk to you.
I should have been. I was trying to be a hoe in college. They was trying to put me in the husband category.
That's good though.
No, I want to be
able to say
I want to be a hoe.
No, in the college, I want to be a hoe.
I want to be a hoe.
JD want to be a hoe.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, that's very real though.
Very
because
real.
Men will never. I have friends who I have these boxes, and you steadily trying to force it, and I'm like, I have you here.
Right.
It's not. I get that I check these boxes for you, but it's not the same for me.
Right.
And so separate yourself if this friendship is going to become too much for you.
Well, she said, because she said, I can't be friends with you. I like you already. I don't even know you like that. So all I can do is accept that.
And respect
it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it does become hard because being real with you, we could talk all this all day. I'm gonna show my vulnerability. I'm gonna show where I'm weak at. It's like what it gets hard is like when your girl get on your nerves, and then when you feel like she doesn't appreciate certain things, and then you see another girl over here, filling up your head on this other thing, and it comes hard because it's like, she see this, you bullshit. Yeah. You don't even see this.
I mean,
but then hold on. But then at the end of the day, I'm like, well. She been dealing with me for a minute. You just a new broomstick.
Exactly.
You a new broomstick.
That bitch a broomstick.
You feel me? It's gonna get old. Yeah. It's gonna wear down. So that's the thing when it comes to me. Also, what helps me with my mindset because on what I'm gonna do or not do. Because if my woman could be solid for 9 years, a regular person can't even be solid on their diet for 2 weeks.
That's true.
So how can I accept something that just came in for 2 weeks that's been holding me down for 9 years? I can't accept that.
But here's what's puzzling. When we look at, can I compare for a minute? You got people like T.I., Tiny. When she met him, he was not the T.I. we know today.
Right.
That nigga had some goofy, corny song out, was trash. She was with her group doing it, but she saw something in him. She loved this man. He had already had kids, I think, and she didn't have no kids. Whole not loyal.
Right.
Then he gets home.
Right.
Does the fool.
Yeah.
What do you feel is it that helps you see it and then not other men see like damn, this girl. I just off the strength that she's been loyal to me. Now, it's one thing if you were unhappy, but to disrespect her and hurt her in this other way because you can't keep it in your pants. Is that character?
And again, I want to make sure that, again before he go into this whole interview was supposed to be in other shit, but we just went in depth.
The flow was good.
The flow was good. We're gonna have Reo come back on in the future. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, for sure. So you asked me what is the difference of him by her being loyal to him, and why he just couldn't protect in his pants. Okay, well first, if he's all right, if he doesn't have nobody else that he how can I say this?
I call it maturity.
I wasn't gonna say it. I'm gonna say is more than maturity, because you could be mature and still mess up. I feel like he had nobody to answer to spiritually. So it's like it was like there's no God above him to really understand that if you hurt her, you also understand what is your connection with God to her.
I like how he
you know what I mean? Yeah. Because it's like at the end of the day, that's the substance of everything. I don't change because of what a person want me to do. I change because of what I want for myself, and I change because I am from him.
Right.
And I have to understand that, because me, getting engaged, it wasn't about me showing her that she's a person I want to grow with. It's showing God I'm ready for what you have for me. So at the end of the day, it's like anything that I do, it relates back to him, because I can't make the kingdom look crazy.
Right.
So that's how I move. It's more so like if I did something wrong, people don't probably notice, but I'm gonna cry to God like, I messed up, God, like forgive me. See, that's me. But if you keep God first, that's who you answer to. Then if you don't answer to him, you're not gonna answer to her.
Right.
You know what I mean? And there's order.
Okay, wait, quick question. This just came to me.
Yeah.
You've spoken about your spiritual connection with God. What made you choose to sing and use your gifts and your talents that God gave you? We agree. To sing R&B versus
I'm so happy you asked me that question.
Music.
So happy you asked me. That was the biggest struggle for me.
Secular music.
The biggest struggle.
Right.
Because
the devil's nectar.
I actually went strictly gospel for a minute.
You did.
And I did a big show. I headlined with Timberland Man and Marvin Sapp in Detroit. Me and my partner, my business partner, E. Slate, did it all together. They were my label. It's called One Voice Music Group, and that's how we started everything. At first, I was R&B. When I first moved to LA, I had to deal with, I can't speak on that right now, but I had a deal. I moved here, and I was doing secular music, right? I was ready to be a sex symbol, like a sex artist. I had a song called Phone Sex.
Sound like you about to do it still. That's all right.
Nah, So I'm gonna break it down to you. Sound like I do it still. So it's called Phone Sex, right? And then right in the midst of that, God came and spoke to me through some people, and then he came to a spiritual encounter with God, and then after that I switched to strictly gospel, right? But I still had this love for the strings of R&B music, just the feeling of it. I went to Hope's house, shout out to Pastor Jay, Pastor Charles. I went to there, and these are people, man, I mean, that are really in their word. I mean, shout out to Pastor Ray Murray as well. These people are just like dope. Right. So I went there and I started asking questions to, like, shout out to Shimoda too, man, Mama Lynn. I asked them, I said, yo, is it wrong with singing R&B music? I said, no, it's nothing wrong with it. It's about the message. It's about your heart, your character, and what you put out there. So I said, so there's nothing wrong with it. No, if you're singing about love, and it's nothing wrong with that. God is love. Like, don't put yourself in a box. God is not in the box. So I started to understand that. But the character is the thing that I had to come with, you know what I mean? So this what it is with me now. With doing R&B music, what am I giving? What seed am I planting by singing R&B music? So it's like, okay, I got engaged first. God told me, if you don't get engaged, I will not elevate you. So you need to be an example of love. So me getting engaged, coming forward, I need to sing love music that will really give people the understanding of what love really is. Because you're not hearing that no more about music. You're not hearing about love.
No. You're right. You know and like R&B is starting to make a comeback.
It's starting,
I'm starting to vibe. Like Apple playlist. I'm like, oh, this one. All right. So last question before we get up out of here. What would you tell to your younger self?
That's a deep question.
I got you, man. Don't cry now.
It's very it's very emotional.
Right, so what's up?
What I tell myself is, I hear you. I haven't forgotten about you. Everything that you dreamt about, I keep that in my memory bank, and we're gonna push forward. That's what we're gonna do.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right, so make sure y'all stay pushing forward, man. It's your boy JD No Chill. Got my new host right here.
Yes, sir.
Miss Chelsea Perry. I told y'all how I'm coming, man. Told y'all how I'm coming, man.
Detroit, stand up, man. What up, though?
Shout out to my guy for coming today and sitting in for the interview. My guy, Mr. Official Reo Wilson, straight out of Detroit, man. Hey, don't let the light skin fool you, man. He'll slap the shit out you, man.
He's brown.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
His man is brown.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. He brown.
He will slap you with his brown skin.
Brown side.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right, it's your boy J No Chill. We out.
What up, though? This your man Reo Wilson with No Chill Session. Make sure you checking in. Bow. What up, though? This Reo Wilson. It's a No Chill Session. Let's get it.